A husband and wife go to see a marriage counselor. The counselor meets with the wife first. "You've been married for 20 years, he says. What seems to be the problem?" "It's my husband," she replies. "He's driving me crazy. If he keeps this up, I'm leaving him." "Driving you crazy for 20 years? How?" the counselor asks. "Well," she says, "whenever we go out in public, he stares at the floor and avoids everyone. It's humiliating." The counselor chuckles. "Anything else?" "He's constantly picking his nose, even in public." "I see. Anything more?" The wife hesitates. "When we're making love, he never lets me be on top. Once in a while, I'd like to be in control." "Ah," says the counselor. "I think I'll speak with your husband now." After the wife leaves, the husband sits down and says, "I don't understand. I've always been loving and considerate. I give her everything she wants. What could be wrong?" The counselor explains. She says some of your habits are driving her crazy. For example, in public, you look at the floor and avoid people. The husband nods seriously. "That's because of my father. On his deathbed, he made me promise to follow his advice." "What advice was that?" "He told me never to step on anyone's toes." The counselor smiles. "He meant you should avoid offending people." "Oh," the husband says, embarrassed. "That makes sense." "And she says you pick your nose in public." "That was another thing my father told me. He said to always keep my nose clean." "Meaning you should stay out of trouble," the counselor explains. "Finally," the counselor adds, "she says you never let her be on top during lovemaking." The husband sighs. "That was the last and most important thing my father told me." "What did he say?" The husband replies. With his dying breath, he said, "Don't screw up." David dies and ends up in hell. The devil greets him and says he can choose one of 3 rooms to spend eternity in. "Can I see them first?" David asks. The devil shrugs. "Makes no difference to me." He opens the first door. Inside, a beautiful woman is stabbing a man with long nails. David recoils and quickly moves on. Behind the second door, he sees another beautiful woman burning a man with red-hot rods. David slams the door shut, horrified. Finally, the devil opens the third door. Inside, a beautiful woman sucking off a man. "I choose this room," David says without hesitation. The devil nods, turns to the woman and says, "Okay, Monica, David's taking your place. You're free to go." A man walks into a cafe and sits down. The waitress comes over and asks what he'd like. "What's the special today?" he asks. "Chili," she says, "but the gentleman next to you just got the last bowl." "All right, I'll just have a coffee," the man replies. While waiting, he notices the guy beside him is finishing a full lunch, and there's a bowl of chili sitting there, untouched. He leans over and asks, "You gonna eat that chili?" "Nah," the guy says. "Go ahead." The man grabs a spoon and starts digging in, enjoying it, until he's about halfway through. That's when he spots a dead mouse at the bottom of the bowl. Instantly, he throws up all the chili right back into the bowl. The man next to him calmly says, "Yeah, that's about as far as I got too." A mother brings her teenage daughter to the doctor's office. After the exam, the doctor asks, "So what seems to be the problem?" "It's my daughter Susie," the mother says. "She's been having strange cravings, gaining weight, and feeling sick every morning." The doctor examines Susie carefully, then turns to the mother. "Well, I'm not sure how to say this, but Susie is pregnant. About 3 months along, I'd estimate." "Pregnant? That's impossible," the mother exclaims. "She's never been alone with a man." "Have you, Susie?" "No, Mom," Susie says. "I've never even kissed a man." The doctor walks over to the window and begins staring outside in silence. After a moment, the mother asks nervously, "Is there something wrong out there, doctor?" "No," the doctor replies. "It's just that the last time something like this happened, a star appeared in the east, and 3 wise men came over the hill, and I'll be darned if I'm going to miss it this time."